have no idea if this is going to make any difference. Maybe better, maybe worse. I have no idea. It might be the signal, Wi-Fi signal or internet signal. I have no idea. I'm still getting the little wheel. No, I don't know. Okay, we're back. I have no idea if the picture's clear or not. You guys are going to have to tell me. I don't know. Hey. No worries, Zarzology. I can't believe you've had to move so many times in such a short space of time. Well, that's a little bit clear from my end. It doesn't seem like it's a lot clear. We're going to just have to go with that, I guess. I don't know. It must be the Wi-Fi or internet signal or something with YouTube. It's not my camera. My camera broadcast from what I'm looking at behind me from the desktop looks clear. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because that looks blurry as crap. Okay, wait. All right, well, maybe it's not. Yeah, Cindy, maybe it's you're not sure what to focus on. You could be right. So let's just put something down. So I'm feeling the purple again. So this is the Decoart Traditions in Dioxazine Purple. No idea what we're going to paint. This canvas is covered with texture paste and collage and like I have no idea. So that's the Dioxazine Purple. This is some of the white. I'm just literally just going to do, I'm going to start like we did last week. Look at the fabulousness we made last week. And then this is, what is this? Aquamarine. These are all the Traditions paints. Okay. Okay, see, now I know why I don't watch this in the browser since the iOS 10 update, like everything just freezes. So I have no idea what you were seeing. So I just slapped a bunch of colors on here, like literally. I'm gonna make sure I cover up the edges. This is just an old canvas from the craft shop days. Not very well done. I didn't really know what I was doing. Never sold. Actually, I've sold a few of these that were done like this. Okay. Now I'm going to take a baby wipe and let's rub some of it back so that we see some of that yummy texture that's on there. I can't see the chat right now, you guys. Like I'm having computer issues this morning. Look at that, already I'm messy. It's fun. All right. I'm kind of wanting to save the paint that's on my paintbrush. Okay, I'm just having like all kinds of issues. Let's just go over here. I'll be able to see the chat and yeah, I don't know. So here's some old book paper. Now that purple color, that's the dioxazine purple, aquamarine, and white mixed together. Isn't that a pretty color? I love the Traditions paints, and I also love the Americana paints very much. So this one is called Indian Turquoise. And you guys will have to tell me in the comment thread if there's any problem with the picture or anything. They mix together really beautifully. There's this little word dream down here at the bottom. Let's see. This is, I haven't opened one of these. Wait a minute. I haven't opened one somewhere. Here it is. This is Americana Decoart paint, purple pizzaz, which is a pinky purple color. My picture's frozen. Like the Facebook app is not, and it's not just my live broadcast. Like for any of them, I'm not able to watch any of the live broadcasts in the app. They freeze. Just FYI. So I feel like I'm going to spend more time trying to fix the computer issue than I am going to be like broadcasting and actually painting for you guys. Seriously. All this paint is like super, super wet, and you're not going to get, you know, great definitions of color or anything because everything's like really wet. But that's okay because you get these interesting blendy things going on. Is reminding me already, 2 seconds into it, and I'm not really concentrating, to be honest, of something that I've seen Donna Mulholland do. I'm just having all kinds of issues. Corey, I know. I'm not sure what the problem is this morning, but everything's jerky. My thing is totally frozen. Like I'm not it's totally, let's see. Yeah, I think it's completely frozen. I just get the little wheel of death. Okay, see you later. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor. We're having like major computer and camera issues, it seems like today. I'm just playing with paint. At the moment, I'm just doing something that's abstract because we've been having computer issues. So I don't know. I'm playing with the camera settings. I'm hoping that helps a little bit. I don't know. Might make it worse. I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. No, you didn't, Heather. We're just having like major camera issues this morning. And I've already spent like half of the broadcast fussing with the camera and the camera settings. And I think this is just as clear as we can get it this morning. I'm not sure what's going on. So anyway, I don't know. It is what it is, right? It's a good thing I'm doing something abstract without a lot of detail, because I don't think you'd be able to see it. You know, I guess that's a happy accident. So right now I'm only using a few colors, purples and blues again with some white. It could be YouTube, Eve. It could very well be YouTube. I know that the YouTube app, since iOS 10 went in, I'm not able to watch any live broadcasts on the app. They all freeze. I have to go into the browser. And right now I'm in the app because I can watch the chat, but my picture's frozen. This is another old canvas from my stash of canvases from my craft shop days. And it had, you can see in the replay, but it had collage, and there's some little bit of texture paste here through a stencil, and there's some, I think, glass bead gel here. There's a little metal word right here. And it was one that I grabbed that I knew I wanted to do something with these fun colors that I'm just really kind of feeling the purples lately. I don't know why. The purples and the turquoise, and I may end up putting a focal point on here, but for right now, we're just going to keep it abstract for the moment. I don't know though, like last week I thought I was going to do that too, and I ended up putting that Buddha face on the painting. So, and that's kind of my go-to thing, is a Buddha face. So when I don't know what else to paint, I usually do Buddha face. I'm going to get some Dioxazine purple. My colors so far that I'm using are similar to last week. So we have Decoart Traditions in aquamarine, white, Dioxazine purple, and then Americana Decor in purple pizzaz and Indian turquoise. This is really difficult to focus on what you're doing when your thing is totally frozen. So annoying. You know what? I'm going to try. It's a good thing I have like one clean finger. I only have one clean finger. This dark color is the Dioxazine purple, just if somebody's wondering. And while I'm doing this, I'm trying to remember not to forget the sides, right? That didn't work, just so you know. You loved my Buddha face. Well, good news is I'm running late this morning, and of course, running late mornings mean, you know, that we're going to have computer issues, right? Because like that goes with the territory. One of the reasons I was running late was I was in an online chat with some friends, including Cindy Utter, and also I was taking pictures of the purple Buddha face before it ships to its new home. It did sell last week. It sold actually before I was even off the air. And it is going out to its forever home, hopefully today. I just am waiting for the address. But before it ships, I was taking pictures because a digital copy of the image will be on Etsy sometime this afternoon. Oh, thanks. Yeah, what else can you do but laugh? Like right now, Corey, I can see your chat, and I'm assuming you guys can see and hear me. But again, the screen is frozen, and right now, I would rather paint than keep fussing with the iPad. The computer behind me is broadcasting, and the picture looks fine, but the iPad's frozen. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Muriel. Yeah, Victor, this is a canvas. It is an old canvas from 2011, and it had, when you go back and watch the broadcast, which hopefully will be clearer than what I'm seeing right now, although what I'm seeing is frozen. This had some like brown paint on it, and it had collage on it. There's some texture paste. There's this little word down here that says dream. And I'm just kind of wiping my brush off on this old book text here instead of cleaning it too much. You know, so many of you, when you do live broadcasts, have like tech support husbands or something behind you. I just have me. It's my dream to have somebody help me with this. I don't have anybody. It's just me. So there's this little word dream that I kind of want to, I don't want it to be, you know, stark white or anything, but I want it to still be there. I don't want to cover it up. So I'm liking that. I am wondering if I should do another face on here though, or if I should keep doing abstract. What do you all think? Yeah, thanks, Eve. It's probably YouTube. I know, like I said, Lisa, right now, my picture's completely frozen, and I can watch live broadcasts from other people in the browser, but I can't watch them in the app at all. They freeze like this. Yeah, that's what these are for. So this is a really old book that I gutted a long time ago, and I saved this really super old book text, and I just wipe my brush off on it, and then I use them for collage paper or backgrounds and that sort of thing. I have a couple of them over here. See, here's some more pages, and I just kind of wipe my brush off on them. Abstract. Okay, we can do that. So just because you're working with abstract doesn't mean that you don't want to, you know, you want to sort of portray a feeling, maybe a mood. You want to make sure you have a good balance of darks and lights and movement in the painting, right? And this is just the white. Everybody's saying abstract. I know, you know why you're probably saying that? If you're like me, despite the fact that I'm totally distracted by the computer issues, I'm kind of loving the movement that's on this piece. There's the little hint of the word dream down here, but I am kind of really loving it. There's a lot of sort of mid-tones going on. So I want to add in some light tones and dark tones. And I am right now using white and the Dioxazine purple for that, but you guys know me. I'm probably going to add a neon in here, and I may even add a Payne's gray into this one. I'm kind of liking these lines that are kind of showing up on the canvas. They interest me. I have no plan. I didn't start this with a plan. My only plan was to have a broadcast free of computer glitches, which isn't happening. So, you know, nothing's perfect, right? What's perfection? At least you all found me over here and you're not still over in the broadcast that I cut off. If anybody knows of somebody who's over there, send them over here. We restarted the computer thinking that the broadcast thinking it would be better, but I kind of like what's going on in here. Oh, I'm so glad that you're okay. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna actually turn this light off and think that maybe, yeah, I think you guys can see the colors a little better. I'm adjusting my lighting a bit. There we go. I turned off one light that was kind of giving a glare. You know, silver or gold might be really great on here. Oh yeah, let's see. What metallics do I have in Decoart? I have gold. I don't think I have silver, but I have gold. I also have Decoart Craft Twinkles. I don't have copper, not in Decoart. It's Monday with Decoart, so we have to use what I have in Decoart. That's kind of the idea. They would prefer I not call it Monday with Decoart and use somebody else's paint, I think. That might be a problem. Just, you know, going to throw that out there. Hey, Trish. Hey, Mama Cats. Yeah, aren't we all glad that Azalea is safe if there was flooding in where she lives? And yeah, boy, I'm so glad you're safe. Right? Twinkles. So I have these craft twinkles. Wait, I'm going to take these pages off because they're starting to stick together. This is really old book paper. It's kind of brittle. So it's not good to use like as a journal, which is why I took them out of the cover that they were in. And you kind of have to add paint and stuff to them to get them to, you know, hold up to being roughly mixed media'd. That being said, they hold up really well after you get a little bit of paint on them. So I do have these craft twinkle, and I'm getting an idea. All right. So I'm getting an idea. So I have this craft twinkles. I'm gonna push this up just a little bit. It's really wet. And hopefully you'll be able to, yeah, you can see. So I'm gonna put some of this craft, which is basically kind of like, I'm glad you're here. So I'm gonna take some of this craft twinkles, which is like a clear paint or glue with literally with glitter in it. If you guys haven't seen this before, it literally, I don't even know if you can see that on camera. Yeah, you can. It literally has glitter in it. So we're going to take that and we're going to mix it with, we're going to just get crazy. We're going to mix some gold in there. Because why not? It's called, it's by Decoart. It's called Craft Twinkles. It does come in colors, but this is the one that's crystal. So it has crystal glitter in it in a clear, it's suspended in a clear medium. I am mixing the gold in it, and so it's making the gold glittery. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the purple that's on the plate. This purple pizzaz. We're going to sort of make a purpley gold metallic color. Because wouldn't that be fun? Why not? We'll try it. Yeah, the twinkles comes in different colors. Oops. There we go. So the twinkles comes in different colors. And I have a lot of it here now on the plate, but that's okay because we're going to make collage paper with it later. Oh, schmutz in the paint. It's really great if you are kind of, that's a lot of it. If you like to make Christmas ornaments, and if you're working on your Christmas gifts or stuff for Christmas craft shows, then you probably want to get some to work on your thing because it is really great for, you know, little accents on, you know, Christmas jingle bells and stuff like that. Mine did, Heather. Yeah, so Heather, if you're watching in the app, since iOS 10 went in, updates went out, I have had a problem with the app freezing, just FYI. And it's not just my broadcast, so it's everybody's that I try to watch live. So whatever you do to the front, try to bring some of it around to the sides so that you can kind of work it in. The nice thing about working with the Traditions paint or the craft paints is that they kind of dry fast, which I like because I'm not waiting for eternity and having to use the heat gun or walk away from it before I can do more, because that gets old fast. Okay, I don't know then. But then I'm having nothing but like issues today, so I don't know. My picture is a lot blurrier than it's been, so I don't know. It's going to get thumbs down because somebody's, anyway, I don't care. It's fine. I mean, I do care, but you know what I mean. So the person who won the copy of my book, if you all don't know, I wrote a book. It's available in my Etsy shop. The link should be in the description below. And it's also available currently on Kindle. So if you go to Amazon and you type my name in, it should come up. Sometime this week, there will be a printed version on Amazon available. The proofs actually should be in today. And the person who won the free copy of my book never got back to me with their address. So sometime this afternoon, I will be taping and drawing a new name for the book winning. So if you haven't, if you put your name in over there and you didn't win and you haven't bought a copy yet, hang on, because you might still win. I'm still liking something about the lines that are on here. I don't know what it is about them that I'm liking, but I am liking them. And I'm checking the computer behind me because the iPad is like totally behind in the, there's a big delay in the feed. Right? It's there, but it's kind of not there. It's subtle. It's not stark white, but it is there and it's part of the canvas. I love the way that it's looking. And is anybody else kind of seeing an abstract sort of bridge shape on here besides me? Is original good or bad, Victor? Didn't they do a great job on the doodle book, Nancy? The company that does my local printing, I thought they did a great job on their doodle book. See? Yeah, so I'm seeing either trees or a bridge. See? Something I like about doing abstract is it's very, open kind of to interpretation. And it literally, more than anything else, it's about getting the right color in the right place and just playing with your layers. And it's working with the original like textury things that were in the background and the word. You can see the little bit that there was a piece of paper or something here. There's no way on the planet you guys are going to see that on camera. And I love just putting it on with the dirty brush, and seeing what kind of colors I get. right? It's a contemporary abstract bridge. So I'm going to actually put the, I know, shocker, I'm putting the brush away. Let's see. Let's grab a palette knife. I like my palette knife. Let's see. I think I'm kind of wanting to put some of the aquamarine in. Oh, see. Oh, no, see. I thought my picture was frozen again. I was going to say I'm frozen again, but I'm not frozen. Okay, this is the aquamarine, and I also have ocean blue. You know, something when I first started doing mixed media and started painting again, I always used a lot of colors, and I have never not done that. It's always been a lot of colors. So I'm thinking this time, let's see, let's look at my color wheel. And opposite of purple is yellow green. So I was going to do this color, but let's do we want to do yellow or green? I might want to do green as my accent pop. I think we're going to do the green. So one way to bridge over dreams. Oh, I like that, Eve. Okay, so one way to pick like complementary colors, if you want to add a color pop and you're not sure what color to pick, go to your color wheel and find what the color is opposite of your main color of your piece on the color wheel. So opposite, I have like violets and red violets. So opposite of that is yellow and yellow green. So I'm thinking my good pop color might be this fluorescent green color. So first we're going to add more blue. Right? Isn't that a good one? Eve had a good name. So Bridge Over Dreams. I think that's a fabulous idea, Eve. Bridge Over Dreams. So this is the darker blue. And there's just something lately, I'm really, you know, sometimes I'm feeling the blues and greens, and sometimes I'm feeling the purples. Lately, it's been the purple and blue. It could have something to do with the influence of my friend Cindy Utter, because this purple is one of her favorite colors. So anything is possible because you all influenced me greatly. And despite our computer issues, I'm having fun with this little canvas. I'm surprised at how nice how much I like it. Okay, now all my little paint bottles are like in my way. Wait. All right. I'm so not professional at this, you guys. Like I should. This is not a professional YouTube video. All right. Yeah, I need a tech person when I do these broadcasts so I can focus on the painting. All right. Ooh, I'm liking that. And then this is the one that's more green, the aquamarine. Yeah, I think it's Cindy's influence. We can all blame the purple on Cindy. I think it's her. She's a very good friend of mine, and I do think it's her influence. It's a good influence. See, suddenly the picture's clear. I don't know. It must. I'm thinking it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. I don't know. Technology frustrates me. But I'm glad you guys are seeing it clearer, because it is really turning out to be a really cute little abstract painting. And I like Eve's idea about a bridge over dreams. How many of us just love that name? I might actually have to write that on the side of here, Eve. Ooh, do you hear my stomach? Yeah, that little bit of the green in the aquamarine is nice. You have improved too. Yay, Victor. Hey, Victor, I don't know, because I'm behind on like everything on the planet. But did you ever get my Happy Mail from me? Because you are getting some from me. I sent it a while ago. Okay, look at the deliciousness on my plate, but I think I have to, let's use a book paper. I don't want to put the green on there. I don't want to get mud. So let's put the neon on here. I know everybody, yeah, Eve, we love your name. So this is Americana Neon Thermal Green. As per usual, I will put the names of all the paint brands and colors, or I should say kinds and colors in the description. They're all Decoart. And yeah, this Twinkles does come in colors. So if you're doing Christmas sale items for Christmas craft shows, you might want to look at this. The one that I always found that was really kind of universally helpful for Christmas ornaments and that sort of thing was the crystal, because you could use it on anything. And they have a super fine glitter called Glamour Dust that's by Decoart, and we would sometimes hold on, Victor. We would sometimes mix Glamour Dust in with the Twinkles to get really a lot of glitter, and then put that on our Santa Clauses and our snowmen and our jingle bells. I'll look, because I don't think I did see the video, Victor. I'll look. Things are crazy around here, Victor, I gotta tell you. Okay, so this is the neon. And this is just with a palette knife. Now, I was having a conversation with somebody this morning. I think it was you, Corey. You know, you don't have to go out and spend tons of money at the art supply store to start doing mixed media. That's totally not necessary. Running out of room here. I'm really wanting to do this. You could use a lot of things to do kind of scratchy line work on a canvas, including just an old gift card. But that being said, palette knives are cheap. So if you were going to spend any money at the art supply store, spend it on a set of palette knives. They're not expensive. You can get plastic ones. They work just fine. I happen to be really tough on my palette knives, and I usually snap the plastic ones in half. Because, you know, I don't know. I have no control. I get frustrated. But you could use anything. You can use things from the dollar store. Now, if you're not crazy and insane like me, you would wait to do the green until everything else is dry, because that way, if you get a little bit too much of it or some of it in the wrong place, or you want to smudge it a little bit, you don't have to worry about making mud because everything else is not wet. I have to say, I kind of like, there's something about that I like. So one of the things I was talking about on YouTube, I mean on Facebook this morning when I was talking about inexpensive art tools, was this thing. So this is some kind of spatula thing. It's a Betty Crocker thing. This is from Dollar Tree. And this is a frosting spreader. These are in the cooking section at Dollar Tree. And this makes a great thing to scratch lines in. You don't have to have a palette knife. And this is $1 and it has two different ends on it. You could even, because it's soft silicone or plastic, you could cut the ends to be like different shapes. I'm also loving, this canvas was already partially textured, and I'm loving the layers of bumpy lumpy paint. I don't know what else do you call that? Bumpy lumpy sounds right. You just want to make sure, like with the Buddha that we did last week, you want to make sure that you use colors that blend well together for the most part, and that that don't make too much mud. You had a molasses cookie, Eve, and you're not sharing with the rest of us. I still haven't taken a shower yet. I probably shouldn't tell you guys that. It's probably TMI. Too late, all gone. I don't know where this bridge shape came from, but I'm liking it. Yeah, so my Dollar Trees don't always have good selections of washi tape or anything. You guys, I don't need washi tape, so I don't really look, to be honest. But some of the things I love to get from them are the cooking tools. So if you don't have a lot of money and you want to do mixed media and you want to add to your cooking tools collection, your art tools collection on a budget, I recommend these. I have had these forever. I love them. This one I don't like try to scrub and clean too often because, this one I do, but they're silicone, so the stuff comes off easy. A wooden spatula would work. A piece of a gift card or hard plastic would work. You don't need to go out and buy tons of expensive tools. So you knew this was going to happen eventually, right? Where I'm going to get my fingers in here. I want to put my fingers in here. I just don't know where I want to put them. Oops. So abstracts are really about balance of color. So just, you want to make sure you have a good balance of lights and darks in your painting. Some movement is good. If you look at Donna Mulholland, if you don't know who she is, she's on my friends list on YouTube. On Facebook. So go over there and look her up. I'll try to see if I can put a link to her Facebook page, or her website in the description below. She's fabulous, and her paintings for the most part are all abstract, and they have wonderful movement in them. See, everybody sees something different, and that's the point of an abstract. Everybody's going to see something different, and I love that. I will go back later and delete that first broadcast before we got started here, because that's going to distract people. And I'll just leave this one up. I'm loving the delicious layers of colors, like last week with the Buddha face. And we're using pretty much the same colors. Very limited, a limited color palette for the amount of paints I have to the side. I should pull the camera off the tripod to show you guys the amount of paints that are to that side of my table. There's a lot of them. I think that's just about done. I have to stand up and look at it. Yeah, I think so. What do you all think? Oops. Oh, Muriel. Oh, you had a cataract surgery? The nice thing is that surgery is very perfected, and you're going to have fabulous vision when you're recovered. It does, doesn't it, Kylie? Oh, that was a little too much gold there. See, that's what happens. I just want a little bit of the hint of the gold to come back, because we kind of covered some of it up. And we've got a little bit of the green showing. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I'll put it somewhere else. I know I'm talking to myself when I talk like that. All right. I love it. Yeah, so I don't want you guys to be worried or intimidated that when you're painting and having fun and creating something interesting, that it has to look like anything in particular, because it really doesn't. It can be whatever you want it to be. You want to play with just being abstract and creating shapes and color and movement on the page without actually painting people or trees or, okay, do that. It doesn't matter. And then the leftover paint, look at some of these papers like that one. Like how delicious would that be on a journal? It's the start of a journal background, right? So normally what I do is I scrape up as much as I can. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. And then, yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to put it on here and make some interesting. It is. Playing with paint is very soothing and calming. And maybe what you paint, you don't, you know, later on you end up painting over it. That's fine. Just play with your supplies. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the baby wipe with what's on my plate. Now I'll do this. And if you have like a small delusions journal or something else that you're working on, this is a great way to just get some paint on the background pages. Or maybe you're doing it, you know, journaling your year. Sometimes, depending on what kind of journal I've been working in, I'll have my journal for the year out that I take with me when I travel, and I'll cover some of the pages like this with leftover paint from projects until the plate's, you know, got pretty much no paint on it. Whoops. All righty, there we go. I love this one. I hope you do too. It is fabulous. I'm glad the picture is clear. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so the beginning of the broadcast was blurry. I will put something in the title. Right, for the leftovers are even pretty. I think this one might be my favorite. All right, so that's it. As usual, all of these canvases are for sale. They're always for sale. This one is not very big. Where's my ruler? This one is about, I would say 8 by 10. Yeah, it's about 8 by 10. It's for sale. It's back to blurry. Of course it is. So if you are interested in buying it, let me know. You can email me, and my email is in the description below. If you're interested in buying a copy of my book, that's also in the description below. Hopefully Watercolor Wednesday will be clear and not blurry. And I think that's it. I will be getting the listing of the digital download from last week's painting into Etsy sometime this afternoon, and I will go back to trying to finish loading Dropbox. That's it for today. Don't forget the most important thing. Have a great day. Paint and have fun. Do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. All right? And if you need art tools, go to the local dollar store, whatever you have, whether it's Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or whatever. If you have a Daiso, go to the dollar store and look around in the store, even in the kitchen department, and see what you can repurpose to use in your art room. You don't have to spend a ton of money at the art supply store. When I first got started, I had Americana paints, folk art paints, and Liquitex gesso. And I still have all of those. Well, I don't have folk art anymore. I have Decoart, but yeah. Dollarama. So that would be my favorite place to buy art supplies. You don't have to spend tons of money. And when I do spend good money on art supplies, it's usually for something of quality, like a Daniel Smith, you know, watercolor tube or something like that. But I love my craft paints. I still do. All right, that's it, everybody. Have a great day. Do something nice for yourself and maybe somebody else. You deserve it. They might too. All right, that's it. Talk to you later. I will be back on Wednesday with a watercolor tutorial. All right, bye, guys.